this is Swapnil Shinde and you're watching me on StyleMagTV. I've been going to Goa quite frequently for the past 2-3 months, and Goa has this psychedelic vibe and psychedelic trance vibe. And I saw this young group of girls who were, whether they were high on life or high on something else, God knows. And I thought, why not sort of relate that with Alice in Wonderland? Maybe Alice was not in Wonderland and she was probably high on something special. And that's where the concept came in. My personal sense of style is very black, white, grey, beige. But this time around, I thought let me do some colors because I have an amazing love life right now. So I think that is what sort of brought a lot of color in the collection as well. Because usually my color story is very muted. But I think I'm in a very happy place right now, which is why the collection also was very happy.
But that's such an antithesis to what you're usually showing on the ramp. That must have been quite a lot of inhibition let going for you. How was that?
It was very difficult. It was very scary because in the past when I have done colors and prints, it's not worked for me and I've gotten really bad reviews. So coming back to that stage, sort of expecting nothing from the critics was something that I kept in mind. Do the collection and just let it go out. Yes, of course, there was a few restriction in terms of color. Yes, there was a lot of color, but it was all balanced out with the houndstooth fabric, which was black and white, which is why the entire collection looked balanced.
Now, we've always noticed that in all your shows, there are always a few concept pieces. It always starts out on a very dramatic note, and then you come out with the more wearable collections. Is that like a conscious decision you make?
Definitely. I think that's also become sort of a trademark for my show, that you start off with crazy pieces, end with crazy pieces, and you've got ready to wear in between. It's something that people have come to expect from my shows as well. Having said that, my crazy pieces sell as well.
You're always breaking into an all-new category and going out of your comfort zone, because your last collection, which was Winter Fall 2012, you had these spectacular UV lights, and there was so much to watch. So, what are we going to see you do next? What is the new thing playing on your mind?
I've been wanting to do an Indian line for the longest time. I've never done one. So, obviously, with my signature style, that's something I wanted to work on. So, maybe an Indian line or a menswear line. Never give up. For me as well, when I started off my brand, it wasn't easy because it was criticized a lot. Fashion was just, the kind of fashion I do was just coming into the scene. And the only thing I can say is don't give up, because, this industry is such that it can just eat you up. And there are more people to bite you than to bring you up. So just make sure that you follow your heart and keep your signature style alive, and don't try to be something you're not. Don't try to do arty clothes just for the sake of doing arty clothes. Do what makes you happy as a designer, and one day I'm sure it will work.